Members, this is King Midas. Welcome to a new series of hardcore Minecraft. In this video, I will be getting over 1,000,000 levels, every single armor piece and tool for notch armor and tools. Yes, this includes armor like chainmail, and it also includes every single type of tool and basically everything with durability. I'm going to get notched, which nobody, I believe, has ever done that before, so it's definitely going to be quite the grind. And I'm also going to be doing something that very few people have done, which is get tools with Fortune 5 on it. Yes, it is possible in this game, and I will be showing you guys how. So without further ado, I should just get started with the first version I'm going to be going to. Okay, so this is now going to be my world in beta 1.9 pre-release 3. If you guys watched my last video, you will know why I'm in this version. It's because you get a stack of enchantment tables, a stack of bookshelves, and a stack of these, which are end portal frames. So yeah, that's how you can get stuff just for free, just for loading up the world. And I'm also going to need to find the stronghold, because for what I plan on doing, I'm going to need tons of books. Okay, so I finally found a village, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't need a village at this current point, but it's definitely going to come in very useful later on, unless I find another one that could be closer to the stronghold. Yeah, I traveled quite a bit of a distance to get here because unfortunately I couldn't find any trees or animals on the way here, so this is the closest I can get to starting in this world. Okay, so I've gotten a couple stacks of wood here. Now I'm just gonna spend this night traveling to where the stronghold should be. I think I overshot where I should be going there, but honestly it'd probably be a couple blocks off from around 0, anyway. It looks like it might just be over this mountain, but I'll have to see. And might as well get that sugarcane. Got tons of seeds from that village, which is definitely going to come in very handy for making farm, which is how I'm gonna trade with villagers. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so the trusty glass pillars did lead me to, well, this is the starter staircase, not the portal room. The portal room will be over there. I did see it, so I guess I gotta explore the stronghold, but I don't really have enough room to grab anything, so probably just gonna have to make a pit stop in this cave and hopefully find some gold. Ooh, would you look at that? Got a mob spawner. Now, mob spawners will actually come in pretty handy. Actually, well, it's gonna be later on for me, but pretty shortly for you guys. Probably a couple minutes for you guys, maybe more. Depends on how many clips I'll have in between. But yeah, so it looks like it's a skeleton spawner. Okay, gotta be careful this guy doesn't kill me, because these guys can actually do a decent bit of damage to you. But yeah, it's definitely very useful that we got a skeleton spawner, as it looks like over there. It will definitely come in very much handy for what I plan on doing in this series, maybe in this video. But I have, the same way of getting XP as I did before, which is leagues faster than a skeleton farm or any mob farm in general. So yeah, there's that. So what I'm gonna do now is just upgrade the version. I really don't have any other use for being in this version, and it's better to upgrade to 12W22A because armor in this version of the game just dies super quickly, and in the other version, it just doesn't die as fast, so I'm just gonna upgrade. Okay, so just got into the first chest here by sneaking in. Oops, okay. This guy just shot at me, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Zombies breaking down the doors, man. There's a whole bunch of banana stuff going on here. Gonna craft up some more there. Give me this chest, please. Okay. Alright, well, there it goes, down there. This is definitely quite stressful. I mean, these skeletons are pretty strong still. So, even in these early versions of the game, they may have worse aim, but they still are very strong. Okay, so I didn't actually find this portal room legit. I mean, technically I did. I just dug down where this pillar was because I was running out of space and wanted to collect stuff in the future. What I actually think I'm gonna do is, well, one, I need, I need some iron gear, because what I'm going to do next is make that skeleton farm into an XP farm. So yeah, I don't have a specific reason why I would need it now. It would probably just slow me down in terms of getting stuff, but XP wise, it's just worth it, I would say, because otherwise I'd have to mine coal, and instead I can just kill skeletons, so I'm chilling. Okay, so I've got the spawner here isolated, and now I am ready to just start digging out the area. So here we go. So, I am almost done with the area here. I just need to break this roof down, well, clear my inventory because it's super full, and add the water in, as well as, patch up some areas where there's open space. And I will be done with the skeleton farm. One thing that I do really like about these versions, I know I've said it before, but just having access to infinite bone meal to grow a single wheat with a single one is just absolutely great. This is infinite food right here, and I'll never run out ever. So that is absolutely great, and I got really lucky to find a skeleton farm because they only have a 25% chance to spawn other than a spider farm, and a zombie is a 50% chance. So yeah, really lucked out here. Okay, so I've gotten a silk touch pickaxe. I did get a fortune 2 efficiency 3 pickaxe, but I did break that, and that's why I kind of cleared out this area here using that bit. So right here is actually the second library I found. The first one I didn't record, actually, but I do know where it is. So this is actually very great. 2 libraries worth of books should be enough for notch armor. If not, I'm going to be making a cow farm anyway, so that should be covered in terms of books. So here's a 3rd iron pickaxe. I'm gonna enchant, hopefully 3rd time's the charm. I can get fortune 3. I've already got a silk touch pickaxe, so please give me fortune 3. Oh man, just 1 away and it would have been perfect. Well, I think what I might actually do here is shift on how I'm going to get XP and just start mining some coal in the caves. Okay, so I'm amongst my journey to get more XP to enchant, I stumbled upon another skeleton spawner right here. Very interesting. Will certainly, well, this I can actually, use later on, maybe, quite possibly, not sure, to help me. But okay, well, there's still skeletons spawning here, so gonna have to focus on that. But yeah, this is a place that has saddles here. I mean, definitely a pretty good spawner. Okay, so I'm just gonna enchant pickaxe here. No, fortune 3, and I'll craft up another one like so, and enchant this, see if we get what we need. No, but efficiency 5. Wow, I have never gotten a pickaxe with efficiency 5 on it. I had no idea that's even possible. In all of the worlds I've ever created, I've never ever gotten efficiency 5 on a pickaxe. So that is absolutely insane. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dig like tunnels down there and branch out every other space, and hopefully I can get some, more coal, as well as open up spaces with diamonds in them. Okay, so I've just found diamonds right here. These are my first diamonds I've ever gotten. This is absolutely great. Okay, so I finally got a pickaxe with fortune 3. Definitely did take a couple attempts here, but I finally was able to get it. So let me just get my diamonds right here and then just mine these all until I can get at least 3 of them. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to mine one more of those. There we go, that's 3 diamonds. So let me just grab a pickaxe. Wow, that is perfect. Efficiency 4, fortune 3, as well as unbreaking 3. That is absolutely perfect. Okay, so I have just used a few of my pickaxes to create this massive area, which is going to be my base. And pretty much what I plan on doing is just kind of, prettying up this area, making these walls smoothed out, and closing up any kind of openings so that no mobs can get in here and really mess up my day. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean this up and be right back. Alright, so I'm officially finished with the area in which I will be staying for quite a while, and this looks very good. It's like a huge rectangular area with my farm here. This is the skeleton farm. This is my enchanting setup. I'll move it like over there. That's where I'm going to be enchanting all the notch armor. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and make a nether portal, as well as get some more obsidian so I can make a portal to where the village is, where I found a cleric house, because I'm going to need the understacked bottles. Okay, so that is my 40th piece of obsidian. I just probably, overkill for what I have plans for this obsidian, at least for now. Obviously, I'm going to need much more obsidian later on, but for right now, this is a good amount. So I'm just going to head into the nether and head into the coordinates of where I need to go for the village. Okay, so what I've done here is just make a little bit of a kind of safe space so that I won't, get blasted off this bridge by a ghast. And hopefully that's going to protect me in the long term. So I am definitely chilling in that aspect, and I am able to just kind of relax. Alright, so here is the portal that I'm going to go through, and I should just end up, yup, here I am. I'm right at the village, which is absolutely great. So I did manage to trap the guy right here, and unfortunately I did kind of get unlucky with this trade. It's 10 emeralds for an Eye of Ender to start off with, which means I'm going to have to get a little bit of emeralds. My way I'm going to do it is just by getting wheat. So about 9 stacks of wheat plus will get me 10 emeralds. So I'll definitely be pretty good in that area. And I'm actually going to have to go to another village because none of the guys here trade wheat. Okay, so what I've done here is just make a little bit of a kind of safe space so that I won't, get blasted off this bridge by a ghast, and hopefully that's gonna protect me in the long term. So I am definitely chilling in that aspect, and I am able to just kind of relax. Okay, so literally right here is hopefully where the coordinates are to the place. Oh, look at that. Yep, it is exactly at this village that I had started at the beginning of this video. So I'm just gonna kind of look around and see if any of these guys have wheat trades, like this guy right here. No, he doesn't. He doesn't either. Come on, guys. Want to trade me some wheat? Oh, look at you. 20 for a single emerald. That is absolutely perfect. Thank you very much, sir, for offering me that. So, I have all of the wheat for these trades, courtesy of my bone meal and wheat farm. So there we go. That's 13. And now I should be able to just trade for the enchanted bottles later. So here I'm just gonna buy this Eye of Ender. Hopefully he yep, there he goes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna create a backup of this world until he gives me a trade for XP bottles. So happy trails for me, I guess. Okay, there we go. This is my third backup of the world, and I did manage to get Bottle O Enchanting. There we go. So you have a great day, sir, and I probably won't see you ever again, but happy trails, my friend. Okay, so those who watched my first, or the last episode, know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to create an understacked enchantment bottle. Literally all I have to do is just ignite this and then spam this here, and it should give me the bottle. Oh, that looked like, yep, that worked the first time. So yeah, this is now an infinite enchantment bottle that can give me infinite XP. Okay, so here is the room. I'm just gonna AFK in here like I have before, getting a million levels. So yeah, once I come back, I'm going to go ahead and make a villager breeder, as well as possibly start getting books for notch armor, but I'll have to see about that. Okay, so I've returned from AFKing, and I've gotten 55,000 levels, 55,562, or 63 now to be exact, but it doesn't even take that long to get more. So definitely really cool to have this many levels, which does mean that I can actually start working on notch armor and tools. But what I do want to get is a villager trading hall going, or maybe not trading hall, but at least a breeder so that I can get villagers. Alrighty, so I've made a villager breeder right here. It's kicking very well, and I've also made a multi-layered farm for wheat so that I can trade with farmer villager for emeralds. I've also made sugarcane to prep for a future villager librarian that will trade paper in exchange for emeralds, which I do actually prefer over wheat, just because you don't have to replant it. You just mine the top 2 stalks and you're golden. Okay, so just gonna use this wheat here to start trading with this guy, or I guess continue trading with this guy, because I just filled up my inventory filled with wheat, and I have tons more I can get. So I traded all the wheat I had gotten from that bone meal. I also created this really massive sugarcane farm, which gives me roughly 30 stacks per harvest, which is over a chest full, which means once I get a villager that'll sell me emeralds for paper, it will just be like printing money. Alright, so I got this guy here. He trades 22 paper for an emerald. That is absolutely amazing. So that is probably the best deal I may get, at least for now. I mean, maybe I could get a guy who will trade me like 21. That's the lowest I've ever seen a guy trade for an emerald, but I just gotta get... Okay, first I gotta sleep, and then I'll trap him in a 1x2 hole, so I can trade with them for all the emeralds I could possibly need. I got a literal chest and more filled with sugarcane. Well, at least I did until I crafted it into paper. So I'm quite excited to see how many emeralds I'm gonna get from this. So from all of that paper I just traded, I was able to get 19 extra blocks of emerald. So that is absolutely amazing. And this really just shows that paper is certainly the way to go if I want to get all these armor sets really fast. I guess also tools, because these guys can trade tools. So I just finished AFKing overnight, and I harvested my sugarcane farm here. It gave me another 16 or 15 blocks of emerald. I'm not sure how many I had gotten exactly from that, but I do know that I have enough emeralds to get all of the diamond leggings I'm going to need for notch armor and diamond boots as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them. I need 21, but I'm kind of leaning more towards only buying 17 because for enchants you can just get normally, so it will save me emeralds. Okay, so since I've last been here, I've traded with these villagers officially to kind of level them up and see what they're going to give me. And okay, the hitbox of these guys is weird. Like, the game thinks I'm clicking on this baby here trying to trade with him, but I'm trying to trade with him. Okay, well, it's not him. It's this guy right here. He's offering me a diamond pickaxe and a chain helmet, but I don't need to trade with this one. The guy down here, I traded with him. It's 5 emeralds for a chainmail helmet, so I don't need him. Don't need him for the chain helmet. Only need him for the diamond pickaxe. This guy here is offering me a 13 emerald diamond sword, but I've seen cheaper. Maybe I can get a guy that'll sell me one for like 12. I don't know about 11 emeralds or less, but there's that on the table. And this guy right here is offering me a diamond axe for 10 emeralds, which is definitely a steal. So going to make sure to trade with this guy. So that's 3 out of 4 tools and 2 out of 4 armor pieces that I can get for the emeralds that I'm collecting from this guy who, wait, what? Oh, apparently apparently someone else, okay, yeah, that is going to be kind of annoying to clean up, but one of the guys down there trades me an emerald for 19 paper, which is 3 paper shorter than what I was able to get last time. So here it is, this guy offering me an emerald for 19 paper. Definitely a very, very economically stable guy right here, and he is definitely going to fund a lot of my trades. Okay, so here is all of the leggings bought. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the rest of the armor pieces. I also just got helmets from this guy, and he's only offering them for 7 emeralds, which is absolutely a steal. Okay, so it literally didn't take like much of any effort at all, but I now have every single legging, not every single boot yet, Actually, they are at the area, like where I was at. I just stored them in a chest, and oh wait, never mind. This is them right here. Just had them in the wrong chest right here. I'm just gonna store these in here. Yeah, so here's all the boots. These are all the leggings, and these are all the helmets I'm going to need for the notch armor for these 3 out of 4. Now I just need chest plates, which it might take a couple tries to get them, because I mean statistically if you already have the trades unlocked, it's going to be harder to unlock new ones, or just get a villager that'll sell me a chest plate off the get-go. So definitely going to have to spend a little time getting that. Okay, so all I have to do is just trade with this guy, and that is officially everything that I can get at this point notched. Unfortunately, I accidentally killed my guy that had diamond swords for a trade, but it's fine. I mean, I can just get another one later. I'm going to need chainmail armor anyway, so it's not like I'm done here. It's definitely been a good amount of time that I spent just trading away. That's 3 stacks of emeralds here, and I have more to get, and I was holding off. Okay, I'm acting like this wasn't literally a single clip after the last one, but I traded for the most recent item, which was this iron sword, to this guy, and he's trading a diamond chest plate for 16 emeralds, which I'm not sure if this is the cheapest it can be, but it works for me, so I will not complain. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the 17 chest plates that I need. Okay, so with that, I just... okay, well, this guy right here is in the way. Thank you. So if I just go to this guy and then trade another, you know, emerald batch for these chest plates, I am officially done trading for armor. That is absolutely great. So this is a day after the last clip. You can tell by the levels. Right here, I'm just going to buy some diamond hose from this guy, and hopefully, well, he didn't give me it there, but hopefully I can find a guy that'll trade diamond swords, so I can have that aspect covered of what I need. I guess maybe aspect isn't the right word, but there's stuff that I gotta buy from this guy. So I'm just gonna need 17 diamond hose and I'll be chilling. Well, right here I have found a guy that not only trades diamond swords, but you just saw it, they trade chain boots as well. So that means I have 2 out of 4 pieces of chainmail armor. He also sells diamond leggings for cheaper than the guy over there, or actually right there. So yeah, this guy can be my leggings guy, I guess. I mean, I don't really need a whole bunch of leggings. Obviously, I would not hurt to get, you know, more. It's basically free, honestly, because I've such a massive sugarcane farm. Like every three stacks and like 38, I believe, sugarcane is like literally a diamond legging, and it goes the same for, you know, other armors or armor pieces. It's even cheaper, like for diamond boots, like it's like 7 for 1, and same for the helmet, I believe. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing very well on diamond armor. It's just I would rather, you know, wear this iron armor. So yeah. So after a little while of just waiting for these guys to breed, unfortunately it did take too long, so I had to make another breeder here so that I can get a guy that will trade me chainmail, chest plate, and leggings. That's the only armor pieces I need until I'm done. I have gotten a very good amount of emerald blocks here as well as emeralds, so I will be able to get them very easily, especially because I have this sugarcane farm. So yeah, that's the idea, and I will be AFKing fairly soon, so I can get over 500,000 levels. Okay, so here is all of the chainmail. This is the helmets here, the chest plates, which I just got. These are the leggings, and these are the boots. What I also did was I got some more diamond pickaxes. I'm definitely going to need to go mining, and because these pickaxes are so cheap to get, literally only 10 emeralds per one, I was able to get an entire chest full of diamond pickaxes, which will certainly come in handy later on. Okay, so I found one of these libraries, or I guess I didn't find it, I've already found it, but I am going to need all of these books, so I'm just going to go ahead and mine all these, and I will definitely be very set for at least a good amount of enchanted books. I believe I would need more of them for all the enchanting that I'm going to do, so I will have to probably go to the other stronghold, not stronghold, the library, to get more books. So there we go. Here is the library officially cleared out, and it gave me, I was kind of expecting more books, but hey, it's a library. You can't really expect a ton of books, and this is obviously way faster than just breeding cows over and over again. So before I update to 12W49A, which is the next snapshot I will be going to in order to get the components for notch armor, what I'm going to do is actually downgrade the world to beta 1.9 pre-release 4. That way I can silk touch the skeleton spawner here, as well as the silverfish spawner at the stronghold. Okay, so I'm just about to break the spawner. There we go. That should have dropped. I don't know where it is though. Maybe it like dropped on the side. Wait, what? What happened to this is silk touch. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I was a little bit worried. I thought this was maybe the wrong version, but there's the monster spawner. Okay, so just got the second monster spawner, and that means I can now upgrade the world. So here I am in 12W49A. I have all of these chests marked with all of the enchants that I will be getting. So I guess I just better get started. This will certainly take a while for me to do, to get every single enchantment for every single tool, as well as every single item. So I guess I might as well just get started. Okay, so here is officially my first 5 book, which is this Power 5 right here. So I'm just going to store this right in there, and this will be the first of many. Okay, so I just broke my first anvil. I believe it might take around 15 of them, and they cost 31 iron per, so it could get pretty expensive for what I'm planning on doing. Alrighty, so I've spent a good amount of time just enchanting books here. I've gotten quite a few of them. All of these chests have books in them. It looks very great, and I am going to AFK for some more time. And in order to do that, I'm going to go over to the area I was before, because if I were to downgrade my world, every single one of my books would get deleted, or my enchanted books I should say. But yeah, that's something that I'm not really looking forward to. Also, I forgot that the gas have blown up my nether portal, so I'm gonna have to grab my flint and steel. So I've just gotten a Smite 5 book, and I will actually just put this on the first set of armor that I'm going to enchant, which is going to be the diamond. So I'm just gonna enchant that here. And one thing that's cool about this is I can actually just come to my skeleton farm, which by the way is now able to spawn mobs with armor on them. And yeah, just literally, I think it just one-shots them, or two-shots, most of them, which is very cool. And this is literally an infinite, this is infinite, since if it's not a tool, it won't use durability. So yeah, that's great. Okay, so I'm back from AFKing, and just got this guy here. He's trading an emerald for 9 cookies. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them, because I do plan on enchanting these with something pretty cool. So I've just gotten done enchanting all of the books I had gotten from that first library. However, I have pretty much completely ran out of iron for the anvils, so I'm going to have to get some pickaxes going and go down to the mines. This is not going to be like a mining video, so a lot of that is really just going to be cut out, so that you guys don't have to, you know, go along. If you do wish to like have mining videos, I can always go ahead and host live streams of me mining or whatever, if anybody would like to see that just for fun, or to have evidence that I didn't just go into creative, which I mean, I guess is possible, but that's kind of it really takes away from the fun of the game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a mine and mine for a whole bunch of time, I guess, until I can get a bunch of gold, as well as get other ores like iron, diamonds, which I don't really need but would need later, and I guess, you know, redstone lapis. Would you look at this? Just stumbled upon a zombie spawner just out of the blue here whilst I was looking for some caves. That is crazy that I found this. And there's also some stuff in here that I can just steal from these chests. So yeah, very cool that I found this zombie farm, or zombie spawner that I could eventually turn into a farm, I should say. So yeah, that's cool. So that first mining trip was pretty successful. I got 50 gold, some iron here, or lots of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks, 16 diamonds, 55 redstone, and some other things here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my armor to diamond and enchant it with protection 4 and unbreaking 3, because it's going to protect me from a lot of the damage that I may be taking. Even though, you know, the mobs here aren't very threatening, there are still like stuff like lava which can kill me, and I just want to make sure I'm going to be as safe as possible so I can be as successful as possible. Okay, so here's all the armor enchanted, and there goes my anvil, but that's okay. Look at this super fresh protection 4 and breaking 3 armor. Definitely very nice and going to be very useful. I decided to hold back on respiration and aqua affinity because these aren't as common as feather falling. Okay, that's not even the feather falling chest. Right here it is the feather falling chest. It's just not as common as those other enchants, and it's not really as needed as feather falling, so that's why I decided to put on my boots. So one thing I haven't even thought of doing till now is enchanting this diamond helmet here with sharpness 5, and pretty much this will just serve as an infinite weapon, so I won't have to like keep on crafting swords and stuff. Now I won't be able to put stuff like looting on it or whatever, but it's not like I'm going to really need looting anyway. Well actually, I probably shouldn't have said that, because I literally enchanted a diamond helmet with smite, and I do plan on, you know, obviously enchanting it with more things, so that's kind of the case I got for myself here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and continue mining and getting some more of these resources here. Hey, wow, I just killed a skeleton there and I got golden leggings. That is great. And that actually kind of gave me an idea. What if I actually farm skeletons in my farm, and maybe their golden armor could be gotten from them faster than if I were to mine? but I don't know if the rates are fast enough to even try and consider that. So I think it's just better to stick to mining, because I mean, making a gold farm is just simply not worth it at all. One I found only makes 25 golden nuggets an hour, but it's super complicated to build, and you need like all kinds of tripwire hooks, etc. To get that working to the extent that I would need, or that's even the max. So yeah, I guess the best thing I can do is just mine. Oh wow, I just killed a zombie there and he gave me a carrot. That's actually super cool. This means I don't have to go to a village or kill tons of more zombies. I just got the carrot like that. Okay, so I've gotten all this stuff here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and smelt it like I always have. There we go, there's my gold. In fact, I'll smelt this gold here, and I'll just see how much I get once I'm done. Okay, so I just have a guy right here that is got golden armor on, so I do want to take him out. This is a looting 3 helmet right here, so hopefully... Oh, look at that, he dropped something. Oh, but this guy picked it up, so I can just go ahead and kill these guys, and he's going to definitely drop that. Oh, looks like there's a chainmail guy in there. Didn't catch him, but I just took him out. So I can just get another free pair of leggings, which is great. So I was searching for cows, and luckily I see 2 of them. One of them was just chilling in the ocean here. The other is just over there. So that means I can kind of start passively trying to get leather notch armor, as well as getting a better source of food. Because here I have a diamond sword with looting 2, which is obviously going to increase my drops of raw beef that I'm going to get, as well as my leather. So what I'm just gonna do here is put these guys in this room here. This was originally where I had farmed up XP, but ever since I set up that area at the villager area, I never really needed another place to AFK to get XP, and it's not even, I'm not even able to downgrade my world because every single enchanted book would get deleted. So there we go. I can just turn this into a makeshift cow farm like I did in the last video. Okay, so here is the second library, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all of these books here. This like I said before, it may or may not be enough for everything that I'm going to need in terms of, you know, enchanted books. But I do have that cow farm worst case scenario, and that is exactly why I decided to start one, so that I can kind of passively get books whilst I'm also enchanting here. And I do have that massive sugarcane farm at the villager breeder, so I guess villager breeders with an S. So I will just be able to get to work here, and hopefully, you know, I can get as many books as I possibly can get for everything that I'm going to need. Okay, so I've used quite a few stacks of books here. I only got 4 left, and I've been noticing that I'm kind of filling up here on books in these chests. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna start enchanting the armor that I have. Leather is coming together nicely here. I got tons of cows I've been breeding, should definitely get some more. I also need to be more consistent about coming here, because I definitely want to get lots and lots of leather for the leather armor, as well as maybe books. I even have sugarcane here in case I need it. Okay, so I've gotten a sword here with looting 3 on it. Only took a few enchants. I have a sword here, had knockback 2 that I got from the table. Literally just knockback 2, but it's alright. I mean, I can just disenchant it later on in 12W or 24W 11A. So I'm just going to leave this here. And okay, so you know, everybody loves cows, but this just looks way too insane, and it looks like these cows are kind of suffering a whole bunch. So you animal rights activists might want to look away for this part. Okay, so look at this. Just the babies left. And I have just absolute boatloads of raw beef here. So this is certainly going to last me quite a while. And I am very proud of that. So I downgraded to 12W22A. And what I'm just gonna do here is kind of buy some more tools and armor. I mean, it literally is just free diamond tools and gear, and it will certainly help me later on. I do plan on, like, hopefully getting every single trim, color, and material on, you know, the armor, and this will definitely help me. I mean, it'll also just be cool to have armor, to have, you know, the armor I'm wearing, like, won't last forever, so good to have it. Alrighty, guys, so I am down to my last 2 anvils here. I am also down to my last stronghold stack of books, so woohoo to me, I guess. I'm pretty sure. Okay, it looks like I'm definitely going to be short in terms of getting the books for notch armor. Or, yeah, notch armor and tools. I still need the rest of the iron armor, as well as gold and the leather. So, around 2.5 sets left. And I also need to do all of the tools. I'm pretty close to getting iron done, but obviously I'm going to need gold on top of gold armor, but that's alright. I guess I can genuinely just cancel out the need for gold, the need for the rest of the iron armor by just mining for gold, because if I come over to here, I have 17 or 18 blocks of gold. This is another block I can make. But I also have 2 pairs of leggings, which would reduce the amount of gold I need. So there's that. But yeah, I'm definitely pretty poor in terms of iron. Like, I have literally more diamonds than iron. Like, that is a very pitiful amount. But I do intend to get much more later on. So hopefully that will be the case. Okay, so I've officially finished all of the books I had gotten from both stronghold libraries, and I have a pretty healthy supply of books here, and definitely looking forward to getting some more. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the mines and get some more iron, gold, of course diamonds. So that's my plan, and I will be right back. So I'm out nearly 1,000 blocks, and I found lots of ores here. Yeah, I have tons of cobblestone because I was digging a whole bunch, and what I plan to do is, you know, the same thing I've always been doing, just digging a really long tunnel and then just branching out in every direction. That way I can get maximum ores. Hey, this guy's wearing gold armor. Unfortunately, he didn't drop it, but that's okay. So here is officially 1,000 blocks, as you can see right there in the top left. So what I'm just gonna do here is go back to the start because my inventory is full of stuff, and then just start mining in a branch style. I definitely really lucked out on diamonds. I got 30 of them here and almost a stack and a half of gold ore, which is absolutely great. Got some lapis here, which is nice. And now I'm good. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start crafting up the leather armor here, or leather clothes I should say, because I mean it doesn't really say like chest plate and like it doesn't say like chest plate and leggings and stuff, so it's more like clothes rather than armor, but I'm still going to enchant it. So here's the chest plates, and I'm just gonna get all the rest of the armor loaded up into the chests. Alrighty, so I have everything here all crafted up. In the future I could probably craft more leather armor or leather clothes. I don't know why I said that again, even after I just made a clip saying that they're not really armor pieces. And I looked in my chest and I have a surplus of leather here. I mean, I did kind of cull the herd of cows here a little more. There was just so many that like the audio was just messing up and it was very annoying, so I had to take out some of the cows. But on the plus side, I have tons of steak here, and it will really help to have this as my main food source for quite a long time. Okay, so I've been enchanting books here, and ooh, look at that. One of the skeletons dropped his chest plate there. Aw, it already has something on it. It already has blast protection on it, so like I can't even use this. Well, I guess I could use it as a blast protection chest plate, but yeah, I can't like disenchant it or anything, so unfortunately not really a whole bunch of use for this, but I can put blast protection 3 to make it blast protection 4 on it. Here I am back from another AFK session. Literally all I need is a single XP bottle and I will officially be at 900,000 levels, which is a bunch of XP levels. This is extremely high. That means literally only 100,000 XP levels more and I become one of the highest leveled Minecraft YouTubers ever. So that is absolutely great. Oh yo guys, literally just got 1 million levels. I guess I got it a couple hours ago, but I didn't catch it on recording because I'm not trying to like record for like hours and hours and hours of footage to see exactly when I got the 1 million levels threshold. So this is obviously, you know, super great milestone. I only know like a couple people with as many levels as I have now or more, so that is absolutely amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut until like I find something interesting, or just until I finish enchanting, you know, my every single thing with durability, like for the notch armor. And I'm also going to keep getting levels in between, so by the next clip you're going to see what I'm going to end with in terms of levels. And the reason why I'm doing that is just because I don't want this video to like run super long. I do have a couple things that I plan to get in between upgrading to get the notch armor, so just stay tuned for that. And I'm saying that like it's not going to be a couple minutes for you guys. I know I've mentioned that before, but just feel like I have to mention it again. Much later. So just a few short moments for you guys has been a few days for me. So in this chest I have Infinity, Silk Touch, Infinity Bottle of Enchanting, kind of representing this. Understacked bottle here. This is an emerald with Silk Touch. Knockback 2 gold ingot, feather falling 4 saddles. This is supposed to be called a cookie cutter, which has sharpness 5. This is called a fortune cookie, which is kind of a pun because it's a cookie with fortune on it. This is an aquafini bucket. So basically what I did is I just put like everything fire related on water and everything water related on lava bucket here. Maybe I could do the same like for flint and steel. Actually, never mind. I already have the flint and steel with everything on it, so I don't even need that. And here is everything. I'm gonna turn it into protection 5. So I've got chain, iron, diamond, leather, and gold of everything, and wooden tools there. So all this is gonna turn into protection 5 once I upgrade the world and rename them. But I'm going to take a quick pit stop in another version so that I can get something else, which is pretty cool. Okay, so in this version, or snapshot, is better to say, what I'm going to need to do is just beat the game. But first I'm going to need some end crystals, which means that I'm going to have to take down some ghasts. And luckily, because this is like a 1.9 snapshot, yeah, like, what? Why is there just a black bar right here? That literally makes no sense. Hopefully, oh, look at that. Hopefully it goes away, like it just did there, and doesn't come back, because that was kind of weird. I guess this version or snapshot is kind of weird and buggy, and I can finally drag, click, and actually sprint, which is such a refresher after spending so long in those early versions of the game. Here, let me just get unbreaking here, and all I have to do is just slap that on my shield. There we go, and just put it on so that I'm protected against the ghasts. So right there is a ghast defeated, and we got 3 tiers off of that ghast, so definitely some good progress. I believe I need like 5, so very close already. So here is ghast number 2. Okay, that was a pretty painful miss. There we go. Hopefully that looked like it fell down there. Okay. So everything is going to be down there, so I should survive that. Ouch. Even with feather falling, that was a lot. And of course it was only 1, so now I have to kill another ghast, but I hear it. Okay, so there we go. That is the second ghast down. So I'm just gonna get the spoils here. 2 ghast tiers. Time to head back and go to the end that I had placed the portal blocks. I kind of scattered them around a little bit near my base. I didn't kind of pull like a mistaken who like put the end portal frames like everywhere across this world to make wormholes. That's not really what I'm trying to do, so hey, more power to him, but I'm just trying to get back and get something pretty special. So in order to make the end crystals, I'm going to need to kill these blazes here, because you know I need eyes of ender, and I didn't, you know, enter the end or make the end portal traditionally, so I'm gonna have to take these guys down and get the blaze rods here to turn into powder. There we go. That's 10, and that's more than enough than I need. Alright, so I have everything here prepped for the end fight, so it's just time to hop in here. There we go. Okay, there's the dragon bar, so I'm just gonna pearl over because this is a gap that I should cross. And let me just get started on blowing up all of these pillars. So I've blown up all of the pillars. Now it's time to attack the dragon, but this is kind of weird. Her head is like disappearing, like when I try to attack her. like, yeah, it just disappears. I don't think that's on my end. That is the reason why the dragon's disappearing. Maybe this is just a buggy version. I mean, well, what I'm going to do here is pretty broken, so I guess it makes sense as to why this is literally a snapshot, not like an official version or anything. Okay, so right here should be the last time I have to attack the dragon, and bam, there we go. Dragon defeated. And what I'm going to have to do is literally like immediately try to respawn the dragon after here, so it's not like I can celebrate that victory for too long. I definitely should get the dragon egg there. Didn't get an advancement for it. I guess it doesn't exist until like 1.12, I believe. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of build the setup for respawning the dragon, but I'm also going to make backups before I do it, because just won't work every time. And it seems pretty obvious what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get bedrock, and this is the only way that you can do it without having to make some super huge mega complex machine in a later version, like 1.12, I believe. So yeah, that's one of the only other ways you can get bedrock, but I'm just gonna do it this way because it's significantly easier and still feels rewarding, especially since I had to defeat the Ender Dragon. So there we go. Okay, so all I have to do is literally just click that, and it will replace this top obsidian with an end crystal. I literally almost just died there by pressing left click. So I'm going to, get this done here and then step back, and then once I go through this portal, there should be a chance that bedrock is going to be at the spawn. Oh wait, I just forgot to break my bed, so let me just go in and see if it's actually going to be there at spawn. So I do not see bedrock here, so let me just try again and hopefully I'll get some bedrock. Unfortunately, in this world, I did not get bedrock, so let me just try again. Oh, look at that. Never mind. Looks like I didn't get the bedrock. Yes, look at this. Bedrock in the flesh. There we go. Alright, so this means that I am perfectly going to be fine. You know what? Just for laughs, I'm gonna see if I'll get it in the main world, similar to how I did with the XP bottles a little bit earlier in the video. So I will not sweat this because it is RNG based, but if I were to go through here and okay, right here, it looks like, yep, I did not get bedrock that time. So it only took 3 attempts to get bedrock. Maybe 2 or 3. Actually, I'm not sure. That's kind of strange how I'm not sure how many it took. But that's pretty good for the odds. It's only 1 in 6 to get bedrock. So all I'm gonna do is just go to the other backup of the world and just play on that one. I guess it is really only right that I do get an elytra whilst I'm in the end here. Okay, well, I had actually just gotten back because I realized that 15W41A is when the end cities and the elytra were first added, so I am actually able to snag it in this version and be able to use it later. Okay, so I've just found an end city right there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and loot the bad boy up, and I'll just see if I can find any more of them so that I can get more loot as well as elytras. Okay, so here's our pal right here. I'm just gonna take him down. No shulker shells, but did get these pretty good boots as well as some, decent armor here. I don't really need all of it. There's some stuff here that I could take, that I could use to enchant later on. Got some beetroot seeds, as well as some iron, some gold, and some diamonds, which is great. So because this is such like an old version here, shulkers won't even drop their shells until 1.11. This is a snapshot for 1.9. So with this, I am just going to update my world to 1.12 on the dot exactly, because of a specific reason which I will showcase later on. So I guess cheers. Okay, so wow, just loaded in and got exploded with all of these advancements because they were officially added in this update, I believe. And I'm just gonna show advanced tooltips here. Okay, so the audio is working just fine. I am going to go ahead and start crafting up firework rockets here. Look at that. Flight duration 2. This is exactly what I need. So here we go. I'm just gonna get that and then start farming some shulker kills. Okay, so just officially got my box right here. Just gonna store everything as you would in a shulker box. And you know, I think what I'm gonna actually do is leave some of the shulkers here alive, because I could make a shulker farm, and this really is not okay. Actually, you know what, it's a good distance from my base, or the end gateway, so maybe it's better to just kill them and hope I could find a closer entity to a gateway later on. Okay, so I am going to head on back to... Okay, I completely forgot that I'm here. So if I go through this portal, this should take me... Yep, it will most certainly do that. So I'm just gonna go back home like so. There we go. Alright, so that is that. Now it's time to showcase why I decided to take a pit stop in 1.12. So the logic behind this is, if I were to drop this elytra here, okay, well, I guess I should load up my inventory here and then just spam that. Look at that. I just got 97, is this 87 or not? 87 elytras from that, which is absolutely incredible. This is the same kind of glitch I used in like 2 series ago, and this probably isn't like a legit way that I can get, you know, elytras and stuff. Dog's barking in the background there, because he's excited that this method works. So if I were to put these elytras on, okay, actually I can't even put these on. Hold on, I have to do like something like this, I believe. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's how I'm able to put those elytras on, and I can just duplicate elytras basically, or just anything in general, which does imply to armor and tools, as you've noticed here. Okay, so I have like literally everything overstacked here, and what I also want to overstack next is going to be a totem of undying. The unfortunate part is when I use chunk base to find the nearest woodland mansion, it's at some pretty far coordinates, meaning what I would do to prevent as many 1.12 chunks loading as possible would be to just put my render distance down to like 2 chunks, so that I'm loading in the least amount of chunks possible, so that I'm not kind of loading in stuff that I wouldn't want in 1.16.5 plus. So I'm just gonna go and head over there. Whoa. Wow, I didn't even notice this guy. I guess he might have taken some of my armor sets that I threw out. This guy deserves a name. Comment down below what you think his name should be. But for the time being, I'm just gonna go ahead and find where that mansion is. Okay, so I am officially here. I probably should have put my chest plate on. Okay, look at that. Just directly in the mansion. There we go. Oh, if you're wondering why I lost my chest plates, it was because I had went into lava and I almost died and I like kind of panicked. I was like at 2 hearts. So like I had dropped my stack of chest plates into lava whilst I was trying to get this, or whilst I was trying to get it, this chest plate on, so that I wouldn't, perish. And yeah, it just deleted all of my chest plates. But I can just get wood here and then do that same glitch to get more chest plates, and I will be just dandy. Okay, so here is our evoker buddy. I can just take him out through here probably using my bow. Just gotta clear out those guys over there so that they don't, take me out. There we go. That is one evoker down. Really, that's all I need from here. But hey, might as well just take down a mansion so that I can get more loot here and just see what I can get. Because, I just feel like taking out one guy and then leaving with one totem just seems, a little bit disingenuous. So I might as well give these guys a dignified ending. No, I do not mind stealing these chests at all. I mean, they are kind of expensive in terms of wood and a bit annoying to craft, so just don't mind me, guys. Here's a secret chest. There's a diamond hoe, some gold, music disc, and that's about it. Oh, just killed a zombie villager there and got a potato. I don't know if I have potatoes. I think that's literally the last crop that I needed for every single crop, which is great. I'm trying to keep this mansion intact. I may be back here to like transform it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like me to do such a thing. And I am also just gonna steal like these books and stuff, just because like it's really not their need. So yeah, here's a secret chest. There's a diamond hoe, some gold, music disc, and that's about it. Oh, just killed a zombie villager there and got a potato. I don't know if I have potatoes. I think that's literally the last crop that I needed for every single crop, which is great. I'm trying to keep this mansion intact. I may be back here to like transform it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like me to do such a thing. And I am also just gonna steal like these books and stuff, just because like it's really not their need. So yeah. Okay, so I am officially done here. I only found 3 evokers in that woodland mansion, but even one totem is way more than enough, because I can just duplicate them and get like a stack of them. So I'm just gonna head on back and dupe these totems right here. Looks like I'm gonna use a totem. Oh, nope. I was just barely saved there. Yeah, digging into these pockets is quite dangerous. Okay, so I forgot to open up my recording studio, so I kind of lost a bit of footage. I didn't really do a whole bunch, all I did was go to the snapshot 18W21A and then 18W22B, and the reason why is because if you rename something in 18W21A and then upgrade to 18W22B, it changes all of your stuff to protection. And in this case, because the enchant that was on here before was efficiency 5 for most of these armors and tools, it turned into protection 5. Now for my elytra, it did get protection 3 because the highest level of protection you can put on it is protection 3, or yeah, because the highest book you can put on it is Unbreaking 3, unless you go into creative mode, which I won't do. So there is that. And right now I'm in the other version before I upgrade again to wrap up this video with getting every single infinite potion effect, probably except Hero of the Village, unless I like cut it out of the video, because that would kind of be taking a little bit too long, and I don't really know how long this video is going to be. So what I'm going to get here is the luck arrow from these villagers. And okay, this guy is just laying in my bed, thank you. So the way I'm going to be able to do that is by pretty much just cycling through snapshots, or yeah, cycling through backup versions so that I can get the arrow pretty much on just one villager here. So this is my 25th attempt to try and get the luck arrow. So really I would be right on odds to get it right here. Come on, please. Oh, leaping. You know what? Imagine if I was exactly there. Well, I guess it's time to keep trying. So I just got this. Oh, look at that. Just got the arrow of luck. That is absolutely amazing. So that means I'm officially done with this snapshot and can finally move on to a later one. Now, I'm not sure if I should buy these right now or wait till later to buy them, because I have seen instances where like these guys, once you buy from them, they just have a hard time restocking or just don't at all. So I think it's better to just wait till later on. It's not like I'm in a rush to get these arrows anyway. So just stumbled upon this wandering trader. Okay, that is too many emeralds. I just need few to buy this off of him. There we go. 5 easy nautilus shells. You know, I guess pufferfish for like maybe how do we get here. It could be a little difficult to find the proper ocean, so I can go ahead and just buy them. It's not like it's gonna be that big of a hit on me. Let me just well, actually I'm gonna need this. Yeah, sure. And then I'll just get like that, and then come over here and buy all of those buckets. So it's 4. Great. Right now I am loading up in 23W05A. Okay, I was a little concerned that I lost my enchants here, but I forgot that this version is super weird about how they function, or sorry, look visually. I don't know if there's like a way to change it, if there's like you can choose a glint, strength and stuff, but even if it's maxed, it's still like not even showing much at all. So whatever, I'm fine in that department. Basically what I'm going to do here is just get like every single possible infinite potion effect, but I'm really going to like limit the amount of clips I'm showing here just for like time's sake. So I'm just gonna get all the stuff going, as well as get to a pillager outpost, and I will be back once I complete those tasks. Okay, so I just got my first wither skeleton skull, and I'm definitely going to need more. I know I did say I would catch up once I got to a pillager outpost, but I do need 2 beacons, fully maxed beacons. But I already have the resources for that, except I do need to kill 2 withers, so there's that. And I also need a good place to make a little platform to spawn wither skeletons in. Okay, got this guy right here. Oh, there is the last wither skeleton skull. So now I can just kill the withers, and I will be able to get set up for all of the potion effects that I'm going to be getting. That is the first wither down, and wither number 2 down. So I found the coordinates of a pillager outpost, so I can just go through this portal and I should just end up right in front of it, unless I spawn underground, which may be the case here. Nope, never mind. I'm above ground. This is perfect. Okay, so I have made this tower, and it goes all the way up to build limit. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna pretty much cheese the raids, and I made a platform so like the villager can go to world height. The reason why, I mean, it's so I can get the Star Trader advancement, and I just decided, you know what, why not I just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and be able to cheese raids. So I've gotten these bones from my skeleton farm, and I'm just going to bone meal these until it reaches the top of my tower, and then bring the villager up safely. Okay, so I have just used a totem when I was coming down, and I used my elytra too late. If you're wondering why I have 45 here and not 64, it's because, here, let me just use this as an example. So like if every time I try to press the F button here and try to swap it out, it just uses a totem. So that was the first totem activated. So yeah, that's how I've been using up totems without actually using them. And unfortunately, whilst I was trying to get my villager in, he met his unfortunate end. Alright, so I have solved this issue here. Now I just need to get him snug in this hole right there. Thank you. Okay, so I can just put a trap door right here, and he should just be good, which means I can now get the bad omen effects and start the raids. So I did try to use the method of going to world height and starting a raid. However, I couldn't get it to work, and I spent way too long trying to do that. So I just decided that I can just come to this ocean right here and then lower my render distance so that I can spawn them in this area and just bow them down. So that's the method I chose to solve that issue. Okay, so I'm just about to start the first raid. There we go. It is perfectly great. So I can just bow all of these guys down and be completely safe from all harm, pretty much. So the reason why I have these guys in the bank is because I do not want to like run out of time. You are on a pretty strict schedule. Like I have 40 minutes to complete 3 raids, or this won't work what I want to do. So I have to complete them quickly. Okay, so that guy all the way over there. Probably gonna have to turn up my render distance some more. Okay, where did he even go? Oh, right there. So I just have to take him out. There we go. And that is officially the first raid completed. Okay, so that is the second raid finished. Okay, so I see the last two captains, I think. Yep, right here. Here he is. There we go. Now that is Bad Omen 5. So I'm just going to head over and start another raid pretty quickly. Though I have 25 minutes of Hero of the Village, and I highly doubt I'm going to use that much time to defeat a raid, but you never know. Oh, defeat? What? Did I? Oh no. That means I have to do everything again and get another villager over here. You know what? I probably should have expanded the platform anyway so that this wouldn't happen. Or just put the villager like underground somewhere or something so that they would be completely out of the way of harm. But yeah, so that's a bit of a setback, but it's alright. It won't be super hard to get back here, so it's alright. I decided to try something that's very risky, but could pay off. I started a raid here at my like villager area, breeder, or old villager breeder I should say, and yeah, I'll see if I can defeat a raid here, so that I can not use up all the time, but I would have to defeat it in 13 minutes. So after I take down this guy right here, I will officially be able to get infinite Hero of the Village 5. I was thinking of resistance because it is possible to get infinite resistance. Not resistance 5, but a lower level. So there you go. But I am going to have to survive without using a totem of undying. Otherwise, everything will get deleted and I will lose all my stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna like go and get stuff for making all the rest of the potions and stuff that I need. Though most potion effects can be achieved through a beacon, so there we go. Okay, so if I just wait for 3 seconds, 2, 1, 0, let's go! Hero of the Village Infinite. So that is super monumental, and that is going to forever make villager trades really cheap. And with my armor that I'm going to be getting soon, as well as resistance, I should become quite literally almost immortal. Basically, the only thing I could die to is like the Warden or the Void. And yes, I know in the last series I died to the Warden, but I honestly was kind of just being careless then and wasn't really like prepared to try and deal with the Warden. But it is what it is. This world is going to be much better than that one. And by the way, this is literally over 1,000 days old. You know, granted, I haven't been here for like 95 to 90% ish of the world because, you know, a million plus XP levels, 1.68 right now. So yeah, I have these 29 turtle eggs, maybe 30, but this guy has been doing this for a long time, so I think it's just better if I go to my base and make a little turtle kind of area so that these guys can keep producing eggs, and as well as turtles cubes. Okay, so I have been breeding up these turtles for a good amount of time at my base. I made this little enclosure here, and I've gotten 39 scoots, which is great. I also have the regen potions here, so I can build the machine for infinite potion effects in a hot second. But what I'm going to do here is create like infinite haste right here, as well as every other beacon effect, just like so. So basically all I have to do is just come right here and then take this off. Oh, well, I guess I should have waited till... Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. So, I think that's supposed to work. Okay, so I am back. So I've got the little turtle farm right here that I've created an area for. I've gotten 39 scoots from here so far, which is more than enough to get the resistance. I also got a beacon set up here so I can get all the beacon effects pretty much just so that I don't have to, you know, use resources on potions. I can just get them straight from here. And basically what you have to do is you have to flick this right here to deactivate this once this hits like 10 seconds. Then put this here, or no, here, and then that here, so that way it can give you the regular resistance, and then take this back. And then basically once this runs out is when you're able to get infinite of any beacon effect right here. There we go, infinite haste. And that's how it's going to work for the rest of these potion effects here. Okay, so I just finished all of the rest of the potion effects. Now I'm going to get infinite regeneration here. So I'm just gonna line myself up, and this should work right here. Just gotta flick this button, and there we go, infinite regeneration, just like that, very easy. So now I am going to try and get resistance 3, infinite. Now I'm just gonna line myself up here, and then flick this button, or I guess press this button. So just gonna press that, and let's go, infinite resistance 3. This means I can officially, actually, hold on. I think I should probably cure my villagers, because curing multiple times gets disabled in later versions. So what I'm gonna do is just dig up the gold that I used for this beacon here, and then turn it into golden apples to cure my zombie villager, or to cure my villagers at my village. Alright, so I have all of these villagers here, and they're all relatively cheap because I cured them. I only cured a couple of them like 2 times, like this guy right here, and he has like mostly 1 for trades. But right now I am going to wrap up the video by upgrading the world and then getting every single set of armor notched. Officially in the final snapshot 24W11A, and this snapshot has a really broken bug where if you take, say, my bow right here, this has blast protection 4 on it. This bow, I'm probably going to have to go back in another world and get protection 5 on this. This is still an illegal bow, but I need protection 5 on this. But good thing I still have a copy of the world saved in that snapshot, so I can just easily go back to 12W49A and just MCA select it to my world. But basically, all I have to do here is just go to like a grindstone, and then if I have this bow, this is the bow that I want to turn into like the notch bow. So all I have to do is just click this into here, and then look at that, blast protection 4. So this snapshot literally just copies enchants onto items, and I decided to, you know, get every single possible enchantment that I can get in 12W49A, and then just have ridiculous enchants that are just running off the screen. Alright, so after literally an hour and 15 minutes, I have everything here notched, which is absolutely insane. There are a couple enchants like Swift Sneak for the leggings, as well as soul speed for the boots that I am going to need to get, but I think I'll probably save those for like the next episode. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this first episode in hardcore. I know I did a lot here in this episode, and I do plan to do a lot more. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.